Hello YouTube! Howie here, welcome to Civilization 5. Yes, this is a series I've been promising for a long time. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time and just never really got round to it, but now, here I am. We're playing and we are going to jump straight in. Let's set up a game. Continents, I like continents because it's much better than it does, like, it sort of gives everyone a chance. The land-based people can have a chance to spread out massive on a continent. The naval people can send out their navies and such and such. Standard size map, prince level difficulty because that's sort of my level. I'm not amazing at the game, but you know, I don't want it too easy. And standard pace, I think, so that this doesn't run too long. All we need to do is choose people. Now, I do like Rome. I like to play as Rome because I like to build up a big central city. I've been deciding whether or not we should have a certain goal, like a certain kind of victory condition that we should do. I think it's probably best if we sort of see how it goes. Like, we'll see what sort of resources we need. If we're going to be high production, then maybe we could build a lot of units and go for a war victory. If we're near any natural wonders or luxury items to increase happiness, we can go for like culture and tourism and such. Elizabeth would be good, so you can have a nice naval group. I never really do much with navy, so that'd be a nice different way to play. We don't want a civilization that only focuses on a specific type of thing. We do want to be able to be flexible. Portugal gets resource diversity, grants twice as much gold for Portugal in trade routes. Interesting. So they're good for trade if you want to do diplomatic victory sort of thing. It's funny, there doesn't seem to be any particular civilization that's good at science. Maybe they thought it was too powerful, I guess. All land units have +1 site and discount purchasing tiles. Never really seen a need to purchase tiles unless you're really avoiding culture. Faith is something that I've never really used that I suppose I could try and get into. It does grant, it helps you found religions and such, which grants you bonuses to certain playstyles depending on which sort of aspects you choose. Receive a great scientist when you discover writing and earn great scientists 50% faster. There we go, someone who is good at science. Go for a scientific victory. Possibly. Okay, I think I've decided we're going to go for Elizabeth, Queen of England. Nothing to do with the fact that I am English, of course. Oh no. Well, maybe a little influence. But I do like this idea of playing a naval game. I've never really done that before, and it looks like we're going to have a great sort of medieval into Renaissance units, like with the longbows and the ships of the line. So we're going to give them a go. Let's play as England. Yeah, a long time ago. I can't be bothered to listen to him. I hope you weren't listening too much. I think he's a little quiet as well, because I had to turn the sound right down in this game, because it is very loud. I'm not sure why, but there we go. Okay, oh, and fantastic. Look at that. As England, we start smack on the coast. We've got 3 lots of whales. That's insane. Great resources. Well, first slightly later on in the game, but still, we've got stone nearby. That'd be good. For building, we've got hills, and there's some forest nearby, lots of plains for farmland. Perfect. Let's settle. We've founded London here in the world. Let's zoom in a bit, seeing as there's not much world to see yet, and yeah, we'll start off exploring. So I've never really found an optimum strategy for this game. I think it really does sort of depend who you're with, where you sort of end up beginning the game. Let's start by choosing our technology. Not sure which route to go down. So far we're very balanced. So first I think we just want to grow our city. Yeah, which way should we go down? Should we go for military or more? No, we're going to head up towards science and sailing and such, I think. So pottery. And that'll be good because then we can build granaries to grow our city a bit and maybe a shrine to get some faith, try and get some of those good bonuses before the other civilizations steal them. I think we'll go scout first. because it's always good to scout your surroundings early game. We can find lots of ancient ruins to give us free stuff. You know, if you're going to learn from those that went before. There we go, we found some already. Always good. Got some ivory nearby, that's quite nice. A bit of a luxury. Oh, wow. All these ocean resources, wow. Resources are plenty. Everything in this game is set to, I think, balanced? I can't even remember. I don't think it's on random, so I don't think it would be crazy loads of resources. I think we're just lucky. We've got some gold. Oh, that's probably the last thing I wanted early game. Either some maps or unit upgrade or technology would have been better. Okay, maybe there is crazy amounts of resources in this world. Never mind. Scout is nearly done. Oh, I thought we can use a scout there. Right, let's zoom this way. Looks like we've got some mountain ranges blocking their way. Let's send these guys in the opposite direction. My apologies if the camera jumping from place to place makes you feel ill. I know some people feel ill from that sort of thing. Let's work. No, it's too early for a worker. We haven't even got any of the technologies. Monument, I think. Bit of culture. Got a bit of culture going. Maybe we can research some of our social policies. Okay. Let's send our scouts out. Out the scouts. Send out scouts. Okay, so it looks like we found a city-state down in the south there. Oh, and in the north. Okay, great. So, sort of little mini-civilizations we can talk to and trade with and such. Oh, wow, and we've already met Polynesia. Oh, hello to you too. Neither of us has writing or anything, so we can't really do any trade, so goodbye for now. But it's good to know you're out there. Let's talk to these guys. Hello, Florence. Hello. Do you have a machine? Haha. Musical joke. They are cultured, which is cool. Cultured are always nice to be friends with. They increase your speed to your culture. Manila, naval, or maritime even. Not quite sure what their bonus is, but there we go. Natural wonder found. We've discovered Old Faithful. Increased our happiness. Okay, where's Old Faithful? I don't see. Oh, there it is. Old Faithful. It's in America, I believe. In what's it called? Yellowstone. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Someone's already started a pantheon. Already. Someone's already full of faith. There must be someone crazy, like faith-based, like the Celts or something. Quite excited into exploring the world to find out who else is around. Mount Fuji. Okay, the giant mountain in the south. Go looking about. Oh dear, we ended up next to a barbarian encampment. Let's hope our scouts don't get smashed. That would not be good. We've researched pottery. Explore a bit more map. Okay, so let's try and move away from them. Oh, they can still hit me from there. I'll probably stay in their encampment though. I hope. Alright. We've got to research something now. We can either go for those that maritime stuff, or we can we can do some mining to try and get some of that stone, which would be good for production. But then that's 8 turns to learn that. Another whole bunch of turns, like 12 or 14 or something for the worker. What's going to benefit us? Well, this will benefit us sooner. Yeah, let's go for mining. You know, we want to get all the early... you end up pretty much having to get all the early technologies. You can't really specialise down a technology tree much, because they just get so super expensive. Increased our population, so London is growing. Always good. Let's keep clearing the map this way. Might as well see what's nearest to us. Right, can we? Yeah, let's nick that ruin. So it might cost us. Okay, I unveiled the map. Oh wow! So there's Polynesia down there. Looks like there's a lot of fairly varied landscape. Quite you know, undulating hills and woods and such. Nothing crazy. No big deserts on this land, it seems. Looks like our continent is fairly island-esque so far. But, you know, who knows. Ooh, some citrus fruits, along with sheep. Right, let's get these away from those, get away from those barbarians. So, northways could go further on, but I don't think we're going to get to explore that just yet. I love the early game. It's all exploration and learning and finding people and discovery. That's one thing I love about the Civilization games, is they change like that. They adapt. Like, the game is never the same. They're never the same because they're always like randomly generated unless you play specific maps. But also, like, every time you play is very different because you always have to explore, and then as the game progresses, then you're sort of like racing, almost like technology races, and then or you can have like big wars, and you know, the gameplay is different every time. It's not just the maps or whatever. The way you play the game changes. It's very, very good. Okay, so we're researching mining. So we could get a work. Let's kick out a worker. Can we increase our production? We could swap from food. Can we manage citizens? We're getting +2 food, so that's growing us. We could switch it to production temporarily whilst we building. Yeah, 10 turns, much better. We're not growing, but then once we're done, we can put it back. Okay. Forgo some growth to produce our worker, which will then help our growth. So, you know, all good. Okay, reached the coast there. I think this series I will cut what I'm showing you more as sort of time goes on, when we're sort of just waiting for things to finish and research to happen. For now, I think we're pretty good. In fact, I might bring you back when... Oh no, it's alright, we're about to start research, do a bit more research. Okay, now I might send the warriors up north to explore, and the scouts down south. Yeah. Cool, right, let's finish up our mining research. Mining research. Excellent! Oh, and we can adopt a policy. Okay, great. Right, so send these guys down here. Send these guys up here. In fact, let's speed them. Oh, mountains are blocking the way. Well, maybe that's flatland. Yeah, that's not a hill, so we should be able to move out of that in one turn without stopping in the city-state's borders, which we do not want really, because I want to keep nice relations with them right now. We'll pre-send you down here. Okay, great. Right, now let's sort out our things. So we finished mining. That's good. We could do writing next. That help us with the science. No, sailing. Yeah, then writing. Sailing is just too important for us, especially as England. Right, now let's adopt our policy. Wow. All the policies. So we can go for tradition. Good for small empires. So, you know, maybe a few big cities as opposed to lots of little ones. Liberty, better for lots of little cities, I believe. And growing your culture. That also gives you workers, yeah, to help sort of connect them up with roads and such. Settlers are 50% faster in the capital. Honor improves your sort of units and warriors, and I don't think we'll be fighting too soon. Piety could be good. So it's like culture, faith and culture sort of thing, extra stuff from shrines, religious buildings. Could do that. I've never really followed the piety route before. Yeah, I'm not too much bothered about building an empire or fighting, so let's do it for a change. Why not? Let's go for piety. So we're going to have to build a shrine. Yes. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so we're going down a piety route. We're going to see if we can found and spread a big religion, which should be fun. But we will have a go at that next time. So here's our map so far. Very cool. We've got a couple of city-states. We've met Polynesia. And we've found each side of this this continent. Let's find out, hopefully next time, whether it's an island or whether it sort of snakes off and becomes even larger. So until then, I will see you all later.